be alone. Na, 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 na. I let it set it all by myself alone. And your love means to me like nothing else no more. You ain't cooperate, then it's all my fault. Hail today's darkness, and you should greet like never before. And you stand here where the dark begins. Should you look for violins? Celebris, Ave, Clam, look at that postmortem. And Monicus, Ave, Carus, from the top of the mountains. In the shadow realm I fall tonight, between the dark and fading light. Cormel bleeds inside the rain, yet I still cry your name in pain. Just set me free from you and me. No salvation, no escape, only memories I cannot break beneath the black celestial sky. I loved you once, now let me die. Set me free from you and me, from this endless shadow sea. And you'll never be alone. Na, dance around in ba-da-ba. Na, and you'll never be alone. Na. I let it set it all by myself alone. And your love means to me like nothing else no more. You ain't cooperate, then it's all my fault. Hail today's darkness, and you should greet like never before. And you stand here where the dark begins. Should you look for violins? Celebris, Ave, Clam, look at that postmortem. And Monicus, Ave, Carus, from the top of the mountains. In the shadow realm I fall tonight, between the dark and fading light. Cormel bleeds inside the rain, yet I still cry your name in pain. Just set me free from you and me. No salvation, no escape, only memories I cannot break beneath the black celestial sky. I loved you once, now let me die. Set me free from you and me, from this endless shadow sea. And you'll never be alone. Na, dance around in ba-da-ba. Na, and you'll never be alone. Na. I let it set it all by myself alone. And your love means to me like nothing else no more. You ain't cooperate, then it's all my fault. Hail today's darkness, and you should greet like never before. And you stand here where the dark begins. Should you look for violins? Celebris, Ave, Clam, look at that postmortem. And Monicus, Cars from the top of the mountains. In the shadow realm I fall tonight, between the dark and fading light. Cormel bleeds inside the rain, yet I still cry your name in pain. Just set me free from you and me. No salvation, no escape, only memories I cannot break beneath the black celestial sky. I loved you once, now let me die. Set me free from you and me, from this endless shadow sea. And you'll never be alone. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Dance around in ba-da-ba. Na-na-na-na-na-na. And you'll never be alone. Na-na-na-na-na-na. I let it set it all by myself alone. And your love means to me like nothing else no more. You ain't cooperate, then it's all my fault. Hail today's darkness, and you should greet like never before. And you stand here where the dark begins, should you look for violins. Celebris, Ave, Clam, look at that post-mortem. And Modicus, Ave, Cars from the top of the mountains. In the shadow realm I fall tonight, between the dark and fading light. Cormel bleeds inside the rain, yet I still cry your name in pain. Just set me free from you and me. No salvation, no escape, only memories I cannot break beneath the black celestial sky. I loved you once, now let me die. Set me free from you and me, from this endless shadow sea. And you'll never be alone. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Dance around in ba-da-ba. Na-na-na-na-na-na. And you'll never be alone. Na-na-na-na-na-na. I let it set it all by myself alone. And your love means to me like nothing else no more. You ain't cooperate, then it's all my fault. Hail today's darkness, and you should greet like never before. And you stand here where the dark begins, should you look for violins. Celebris, Ave, Clam, look at that post-mortem. And Modicus, Ave, Cars from the top of the mountains. In the shadow realm I fall tonight, between the dark and fading light. Cormel bleeds inside the rain, yet I still cry your name in pain. Just set me free from you and me. No salvation, no escape, only memories I cannot break beneath the black celestial sky. I loved you once, now let me die. Set me free from you and me, from this endless shadow sea. gonna dance around and ba-da-ba. Na-na-na-na-na-na, and you'll never be alone. Na-na-na-na-na-na. I let it set it all by myself alone. And your love means to me like nothing else no more. You ain't cooperate, then it's all my fault. Hail today's darkness, and you should greet like never before. And you stand here where the dark begins, should you look for violins. Celebris, Ave, Clam, look at that postmortem. And Monicus, Ave, Carus, from the top of the mountains. In the shadow realm I fall tonight between the dark.
And hello guys, welcome to the stream. We are live today, Saturday night. I'm Matt Andrew, I'm gonna host you. I'm gonna be hosting this stream for tonight, and let's get started. So as typical start, we can start with a little air horn, and we can set up the all the angles and the screens that we're gonna be using. So all right, so give me a second, because on this stream, I'm just gonna for not to be boring, I'll be making a little bit different today. So just give me a second, guys. All right, and I'll be right back. Alrighty. And we are back. Welcome again, guys. So, today I'm not gonna waste a bunch of your time, and I'm gonna dive into it. Let me make my stream here. What I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna. Don't want to get bored as well in the stream, so I'm gonna smoke a little bit of cigar here. Not condoning it. Disclaimer: this is not an advertisement or sponsorship or whatever it is, anything. So I'm not encouraging you to go and smoke and whatever you're gonna do. But you know, this is my stream, so I want to be comfortable and I want to make it a little bit more entertaining for myself and also for my dear viewers. So let me also get my phones to what is this? Oh my god. All right. Just guys, don't you go to sleep, people. I mean, I'm not sleeping, but what are you gonna do if you're like 70, 75-year-old? Like, are you gonna go sleep at this time, or what do you think, guys? Like, I mean, I just can't imagine myself with all this, how to call it, with all this, I don't know. I'm like 75, 70, whatever, and I'm just still not sleeping. Like people are weird. Some people are definitely weird. So anyway, this is Henry Winterman's. This is not sponsored or anything, okay? So I don't want you to be like or like think that is like whatever, some sort of thing going on here. It's not. It's Corona Sumatra. So it's Corona Sumatra. Looks like pretty decent, nice one. Just wanted to try it first time, but yeah, I'm gonna give it a little bit like dry. Gonna try it like this because I don't have time to put it in like back to humidor and stuff. So so this comes pre-cut, by the way, so I don't have to punch it or cut it or whatever. So comes like this, which is for me is good. I mean, I like to cut or punch my cigars myself, but this is also useful. I mean, this is first time I'm trying this, as I said, so I'm gonna just make it a little bit more. All right. Let's get back to the stream. So, check this out. Gonna be showing you this today, guys. Let's check this out. This is the topic of today is the Pearls, one of the Pearls videos. God, she said I didn't watch it, so first time watching with you guys. I got kicked out of church. She says,
Christian
let's
women.
see, should Christian women obey their husbands? Obviously, but I mean, we all have different opinions. But this is about also Christianity and religion and how it is, you know, more like to preserve values and stuff, and also have its order on in Bible and stuff. So let me just see what's going on, and let's get started. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, and also if you wish to donate to our stream, you can do it via Streamlabs, or and you have my links here all the time on the screen, streamlabs.com/MA protocol, and also we have thrown some additional donating channel, so you can also consider that one. Also, yeah. So TTS, text to speech, we have over £10 that is going to be read and shown on the screen, just so you know, guys. Let's get started. And here, let's see. Oop. All right.
Obey their husbands. What do you think of
Okay, let me just make it a little bit louder. All right.
about women taught Bible studies?
Oh, I couldn't make it louder here. Sorry.
Taught?
What's the problem with the sign? What's wrong with the word
Yes,
obey?
please.
So,
Maybe not everybody wants to see something like that as they're leaving church.
so the Christian men should obey their wives.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a disconnect between what you understand are Christians. Christian women are in a marriage with a Christian husband.
And if you read the entirety, you'll see that what it says is have respect and love for one another. It's not one-sided. If
Do
you
you-
take it out of context like that, there are so many things that can be misinterpreted.
Yeah, there are so many things, but she's not taking it out of context. I mean, like, just say, it's a question, okay? It's not like like, this is how it should be, whatever. She asks a question, and then just, by all means, and interviewing people in the streets and stuff. So it's not like, don't be so softy, guys. Like, oh, you take it out of context, and there are so many things. Of course, there are so many things, but she just asks simple, basic questions.
That has been given to men to be the head of the family.
What's up, guys?
Head of
Welcome
the
to the
family.
Just Pearly
I
Things
like that
YouTube
guy.
channel.
Head of the
Today,
family,
we are
yes,
asking the
sir.
question, should Christian women obey their husbands? Last week, I went to a mega church, and a lot of the comments said that I just need to go to a Catholic or a more Orthodox-leaning church. So today, we're going to ask the ladies if they think they should obey their husbands at St. Thomas Aquinas Catholic Church. So today, we're going to tally the yeses, the nos, and the yes buts. Like the video, and let's get started. So I go to different churches and I ask this question, and then people just say yes, no, or yes, but. So I was just curious what, I like to get a different idea of what different churches believe. So
Yes, no, or yes, but.
yeah,
Makes
so
sense. I mean,
what's your name?
My name is Roger. You want the last name?
people can't just be
Oh, no.
yes or
Jones.
no.
How's that? Regular
After
spelling.
that there.
So do you think
Lil.
that Christian women, or in this case, Catholic women, should
Unimportant
obey their
opinions.
husbands?
I know where that's coming from. It's kind of like a charged question, and people love to get charged, don't they? When my wife says, "Honey, could you pick this up?" I say, "Absolutely, my dear." And when I say, "Honey, can you, maybe help me with this?" and she goes, "Absolutely, my dear." I think we honor one another, and when there's something important to one of us, it's the essence of marriage. And
Is that a thing in
essence
the
of a
US?
good
No cell phone zone. Really? Like, is that a thing even? Like, what is it about? No, is that like any, I don't know, federal court or whatever it is? What's this zone's purpose?
relationship when it goes back and forth like that. How's that?
So, do you think it's in a wife's duty to tell her husband what to do?
When something really, really bugs her, she needs to tell. That's her duty to tell her husband,
Yeah, of course.
not to order him around. I mean, we don't obey like servants, like indentured servants. I think we honor our spouses as servants of the Lord.
Well, what would be wrong with that? Like obeying like a servant? Like what's wrong with that?
Well, I mean, in all humility, right? Some of us are in ministry. We have different ministries in the church, and we go to people as servants of the Lord, and of servants of other people in this world.
Well, yeah, because you just said earlier in your question, you
Yes.
said like she doesn't have to obey me like a servant. And I'm saying, well, what would be like? What's
Remember, I changed. I said like
Yeah.
an indentured
Yeah,
servant.
oh,
like,
indentured,
Like
okay, yeah.
you know what indentured servants were in the United States?
It's like they owe a debt almost, right?
Well, kind of.
Yeah.
Did you know that in George Washington's inventory of people who he could boss around, including enslaved people from Africa,
What the hell? Police came?
he listed
Or like they patrolling?
indentured servants because
No,
they were
they
his
came
property.
for her.
They had no choice
Yes.
but to listen to him and
straight away the stands.
and behave as though he owned them because he did.
They're gonna.
They signed their lives away to him.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
As though he owned them because he did. They signed their lives away to him.
Look where you're going, sir.
A certain portion of it.
Sir.
Okay.
Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
Okay. And
I'm
what's
at the
your
YouTube channel Pearl Davis. Just
channel?
Pearly.
What? Channel what?
Pearl Davis.
Pearl Davis.
So I
You-
just go to
you
different
wanna know Pearl
churches.
Davis?
You might?
Are you Pearl Davis?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, hi, Pearl.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
knows
because
her.
my question more is like, why is it that, women will be obedient to their bosses, but not their husbands? Like they'd never tell their boss what to do,
Yeah.
but their husband, it's like,
Of course. They're not gonna. I mean, they're not gonna be messing around with their bosses because they get fired, right? But you can play with your husband, like or boyfriend, little play games, and then you're not gonna be endangering anything, your salary or nothing, So who cares, right? Who cares about men, about like what they want in marriage and not what they want to get married, and they want a serious thing. They want us to consider them as as our wives, and they won't also do nothing about like for it, like to deserve it, right? To deserve that position of theirs. So that's interesting to me. I was always, yes, it's the same thing as if you work from home. They like people mostly they not respect them for some reason. If you don't make it like important to them, if you don't make it sound important or like make it like say it verbally, like mention that is important your time, they're gonna not respect it if you're working from home, right? They're gonna say like, oh, you're your own boss, so you're like, no, actually I have more, I have more risk in this, so I mean, so you don't get to disturb me when I'm working. But the same thing, the relationships, if like the husband, their bosses will be always their bosses, but the husbands, I mean, you can discard them, right? You can just throw them all around and expect still a queen treatment for yourself. So that's the most common behavior from women most of the time. But if you have to, as a man, you have to show that woman that you're in charge, that you're a boss, not like just being like bossy around, but also with your actions, with your behavior, with your stance, with your authority position, like as you have to position yourself in her eyes as that You're the man in charge. She has to listen to you, otherwise she's gonna take the highway. Anyway, let's get into back into.
Like, it seems like in society today, it's okay.
It's
Neo Dodo.
Okay.
Thank you for following, my friend. Welcome.
where do you come from in Pearl Davis? Where do you come from religiously? I mean, are you?
I grew up Catholic.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
you did. Well, you know how charged a little phrase that is from Scripture, right?
Yeah, but I don't think it should be, right?
No,
Yeah.
people just love to get mad, don't
Yeah,
they? It's
yeah.
just like recreation for people.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
give me something to get mad about. There is
Yeah.
something to get mad about. You're not going to tell me what to do.
Yeah,
This is a new day, new age. Pay me when I'm worth.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm
That's
trying
the
to.
thing. That's the thing. That's why people taking it so like out of context, because I mean, if when you say something, they don't take it as before, like the 10, 15, 20 years, even 20 years ago, it was the hot take as well. But when you say something nowadays, people will be like, oh, like he said something controversial, whatever. Like, it's, I mean, come on, it's like you don't have to be that sensitive, emotional, like softy, like, but people getting all the time, you can see that people, and mostly women, sometimes men are not men, are like boys, get an ego hurt, and then they, react like that. But anyway.
Normalize it.
Yeah, well, that's good. Good for you. Do you think these?
I don't know. That's what I was
Do you
wondering as
think
you were
these people
talking.
in uniform are like
I don't know.
saddle up over here and say, "What gives?"
I don't know. I guess I'll find out. Well, thank you very much. You've been great.
Absolutely. Well, I'll stand by where you get somebody else, and maybe
he just
I can tell them that you
he just
did
wants to be on the
forward.
camera, I
Yeah,
guess.
I know. That's why I try to do
Are
the.
you all the way from Chicago, or did
Do you want to answer the
Oh,
question? of
Pearl,
the
you
day?
have to put this sign onto like, and between something so it won't fly away. I mean, not to get advice, but
Great shirt for church.
What?
I don't think so. Is it just for church or what's it for?
No, it's just for YouTube. Okay, no problem.
We are recording right now.
Okay,
just so you
that's
know.
fine.
no,
So, are
no, not for YouTube. No, I'm spooked by YouTube. Oh my god. What is this police? What is guy? Oh my god, man! He just they started being intimidating with their stance first, and then they come in like right now to the camera to be like, we're someone important as well. Like, ego hurt. Your ego hurt, bro. Ego hurt. People hurt people. Hurt people. Hurt people wanna hurt people. Okay, so your ego hurt, and you want to do something like intervene in her podcast, like whatever interview, whatever. Because you want to feel authoritarian, you want to feel validated, you want to feel, because there is no wife in your home or like whatever. I don't want to like waiting for you that you're gonna listen to you, so you don't get to show her your authority, right? So you have to do that with the people who's making a simple interviews on the streets for like, but anyway,
part of an organization or something? Because, yeah,
you don't have to be part of organization or something.
it was brought to our attention that y'all were out here, but again, it don't seem like you're breaching nobody's peace or interrupting nobody's path between the chapel and their car. So, as far as I'm concerned, it's okay. But for the purpose of them wanting to know in terms of the services, masses continuing, how long do you all anticipate on being out here?
What time is it now? 10?
Right now,
I mean, it's still, I think, going too much on this question, but I would say, okay, whatever, 2, 3, 4 hours, whatever I'm gonna be doing interviews for.
that is
Like,
a little bit 10:07.
maybe till like 1?
So
Oh, poor Pearl. Like she answers like she asking a permission,
one,
which
okay.
she shouldn't.
We'll have one more mass in between now and then. So
Yeah, it was just maybe like the beginning and the end of that mass.
okay, yeah. But again, as long as you're not, impeding nobody's progress or breaching nobody's peace, this is totally fine. And you're not interfering with entrance and
Oh no, I
exits
would
going
never do that. No.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
you
to other churches and
They didn't even if you don't. I mean, as a police officer, right? If you don't have any complaints or whatsoever, or whatever, like you don't have to come into camera and like to show yourself, to show your authority, to or like ask some questions to just get yourself validated there or whatever. Like, bro, relax. Like everyone doing their jobs, and I mean, the police is like I don't think police should supposed to or should go and try to come and even say anything to you to informative way or like whatever, like to make it clear, whatever, like what is the what's the rules are. That's what, hence that you are there and you're doing something like or not doing something illegal. So unless there are like some complaints or whatever, I don't think police should come and say something, even a comment on that. They can keep their opinions to themselves. That's what I think.
do this. Or
You want to answer the question today or no?
That's the wrong question.
They just want to
What's
be on
wrong with the
camera. Look at the
question?
police. Look at them. Look at them. They
Not
just
a-
want to be here on camera. Look there.
It's getting in
So
on a
pathetic. I
provocative
mean, so
question that
pathetic,
this is,
guys. Just go and mind
the
your
overall
business. I mean,
question that we're
everyone
all
mind
here to research.
their own business here.
Well, what's like
As far as I
provocative about
see.
it?
Look at the police. That guy really wants to be someone important. Oh my God, poor
We
guy.
are trying to focus on something else.
Good that he didn't become a pilot or whatever. Oh my God. Poor passengers.
With the mass here.
Okay.
So, yeah, without being part of the community here, I just appreciate if you didn't try to pull people's attention away from the community we're trying to build here.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your input. If you want to give your opinion on the sign, you totally can, but I legally can be here, so.
I know you can. I can
Yeah.
really tell you that.
Yeah.
I don't agree with the
Okay. Well, thanks for letting me know.
But I didn't check. Does my let me actually check in here. Does my old chat thingy works on every site? So I will just check it quick. Boop, 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 boop. All right, so I can go to here. Not gonna take long, guys. Don't worry. I'm gonna. Oh my God, bro. Okay, here. Yep. Come on, where is that? Oh, why I do that from here? Like, give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna do it right through here.
All right.
Boom. And let's just test it out. Oof. All right. Yeah, chat works fine. We can go and where do we go? Yep. Go back.
So we want to know, do you think that Catholic women should obey their husbands? If yes, tell me why. If no, tell me why not.
Oh, wow. That is a serious, serious question. I think being Catholic means following what the Lord has put in place for us. And that means being a dutiful wife. And I think, in all honesty, I think both men and women, husbands and wives, should seek what the Lord has in store for their families and move towards that. And if it means understanding what your husband has to say and understanding what your wife has to say and respecting one another and leading the family towards the Lord, then yes.
Yeah. So do you think it's okay for a wife to tell her husband what to do?
I think it's okay for both a husband and a wife to be able to.
Well, the question is not that. Question is not that, bro. Like, guy, like the woman, granny. I mean, question is not definitely that. Question is that okay to your husband to tell you what to do or not? Yes? No? That's the thing. Oh my god, if I don't I have to also, if I say something here, like, I don't get to listen to you.
Come together and come to decisions together.
Come to decision. No! You're not come to decision together. I'm gonna decide. I'm the man. I'm in charge. I'm the breadwinner. I'm the constructor of this family, this thing, our relationship, whatever. So I am gonna tell you what to do, and you gotta better follow me, okay? Otherwise, you can go and find another man. I mean, this is what Bible says. It's not like, yeah, it says a lot of different things as well, a lot of more detailed way. But this is not the question again. Question is, should women follow their husbands? Should men tell their wives that's the question, not even their women or girlfriends, their wives what to do? Or like, can they tell you? Now question, simple, is clear. Is that yes or no? What do you think, guys? Is that yes or no? Because for me, in my opinion, I think it's quite clear that if I'm in charge, if I am doing all the work required by a husband, for a husband to do, and I'm doing it good, fine, not like going and do nothing all the day and watching TV around. So I mean, I think that's pretty simple question. The answer is pretty simple. Should be pretty clear. Pretty black or white, like yes or no.
Whether it's the husband or the wife coming up with the right solution, then they come together and make that happen.
Well, I guess because my question is, you'd never tell your boss what to do, right? So why do you think it's normal for women to tell their husbands what to do?
I'm not saying that it's normal.
I'm not saying you, I'm just, the concept in general.
The concept in general is, I mean, you do ask your husband to help you out, and as well as your husband asking his wife to help him out. I don't really think it's...
That's interesting. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna like intervene too much on the video, but that's interesting. Pick on a pearl side that she takes, really. She says, yeah, you don't tell your boss what to do. And I understand that boss and partner and thing, the husband thing part is not the same, of course. It is not like the going through the same path, through the same way. But the authority on a man's hand is the same, and the respect should be the same as, or even more, in my opinion, towards your husband than to your boss. Your boss can use you for years, right? Bear in mind. Mind you, using your everything for a small dollar amount, and then pays you, and then 10 years, 15 years, whatever, like even 2 years later, 2 months later, he can just say, fuck off, I have another employee, whatever, and then you can get fired. And of course, you get to have your compensation, whatever, if you work years there and stuff. But that's a different topic. And well, that's the thing, and that's the actual equal thing, because if you leave the marriage as a woman, as you can do that, like your husband not gonna suddenly tell you, as like you look at the statistics, 80% of women initiating divorce, and men not gonna tell you, like, fuck off or whatever, divorce you out of nothing if you don't cheat on them, whatever. So so we get to pay alimony and stuff, and your boss gets to pay your compensation if they fire you, whatever. And we pay, like, even if you leave on the relationship, we are still paying, right? After divorce, your boss, if you leave your job, mind you, don't have to pay. So different rules, different things, different, like, yeah, but actually what my point is here, that you should respect and honor your husband more as a wife than you do that for your boss. Because the thing is simple: you make your husband happy, you're gonna be happy. If you pick the correct one, of course you married him because you think it's the right one. If he's the right man, then he's gonna make your life not a living hell, but a heaven, right? He's gonna turn your life into heaven. You're gonna enjoy your life as a wife. So why not to just follow some simple basic rules of society that been proven over and over and over again over some long period of time, of years, that it is like being what it is for years in society, so it works.
Telling people what to do. I think it's coming together and doing what needs to be done.
What do you think about women-led Bible studies?
I think it's beautiful.
Beautiful? Okay. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you. You were great. Does he want to answer too?
By the way, of this cigar, what I think, Henry Winterman's Corona Sumatra, I think it's like, yeah, I don't know if it's because it's just dry a little bit, whatever. I didn't leave it like out or whatever. So it's like not too much of my taste, but I'm sure someone's gonna like it. I don't think that it's also small. It's not as what I like mostly, and also it's not that long of a cigar. So, to be honest, in my opinion. So, if you just want to buy one of these, you can buy something else. I mean, the price and stuff is okay, but this one cost me, I think, £10. But
I'm just my channel. Pearl Davis. You could just, if you Google Pearl Davis, it'll come up.
Pearl Davis.
I'm just by myself. I grew up Catholic, so.
Oh,
yeah.
Are you Catholic now?
Not practicing, but if I had to pick one, I'd probably.
What made you come up with these questions?
Why you don't practice Pearl? I mean, just want to ask you why not?
What made you?
Well, I try not to be partial. I'll tell you my take, though. I think if you're not obeying your husband, it's not a marriage, because it's like then you're in a partnership.
Yeah, and also even in a partnership, you don't get to, you're not gonna be my partner if you're not following me. I mean, obeying part, whatever, you can play with words and say a bunch of shit like this, but part of following your lead as a man, then you should follow my lead. Women follow men's lead. So as a woman, you should follow my lead. So I will consider you as a wife material and put a ring on your finger, not just because you're a female and you have some thing to give me or whatever. I have more things to give and give away and lose as well at the same time when I consider that choice of bringing you into my life. My peace, my money, my hard work, my knowledge, my experience. So bear in mind, we have all this. We provide in protection, like taking care of you, everything, and then you just not even doing the simple thing. I don't think that's the fair deal, in my opinion. So that's why I wouldn't consider it even as a partnership. But like, so you don't, how to say that, you don't just say, go to some place and say, like, or get in front of the judge and say like, oh, first let me see if you're a fair judge, and then I'm gonna act like a normal human being so you won't prosecute me. Like, well, that's some bullshit, right? First, like, you have to show that you're worth of something, and that's in every part of your life. You have to show that you're worth of something that people will consider you as, to worth, like, to talk to you, to spend their time on you, so with you. I mean, see, that's my whole point. But but women will come and tell you, most of them, that, oh, I have to see you as a man first. I have to do the... You've seen me on a date, on whatever. If you don't like me, by all means, go your way. Don't waste my time. And where, as a man, you don't have to tolerate these behavior. As per my experience, I can tell you, this is not the way of doing things, doing the relationship right. It's not. You have to be specific with your principles and, strict, just staying with on your decisions, and don't be like, changing and stuff. If you say something and you mean it, then you mean it. Then you say that. Then you're, you prove that with your actions. That's what men do.
Because then you're equal. So I just kind of wonder, I don't like that this is such a dirty word. Like, even the fact that, like, they're, like trying to hide...
the word
Yeah,
obey?
like, I don't think it's dirty, but it's crazy to me. I go to churches and, like, they're trying to hide my sign. I'm like, isn't this the one place you're supposed to teach it? Or, like, it wouldn't be dirty,
that's for sure.
I don't think that there's anything
everything
wrong
got so woke these
Yeah,
days.
thank you. I appreciate it. I love the dress.
My way or highway, darling.
Hello, ma'am. Would
That's
you like
what
to
I
answer
think.
the question of the day? No? Okay. Hi, guys. Would you like
Just
to answer
fun.
the question of the day? No right or wrong answers.
I think that woman did what I mean, that's what she needs to do, at least, like, in my opinion. Like, she just minds her own business. Like, if she, like, if that will be if I had to pick a girl around, or like in this environment, whatever, I would just pick her. Like, I mean, I don't see her, whatever. I just tell you as a behavioral perspective that she's walking away. So, like, she, like, that's what you do. Like, you just going home, or like doing minding your own business. Sorry, just, and don't even come much close to the camera unnecessarily. Why not? Well, I mean, why would you do that, right? So, that's my opinion. Everyone should follow it, or whatever. You have things to do. So that's, I mean.
No? Okay. Hi, guys.
right.
Would you like to answer the question of the day?
Quickly say
No
your
right
opinion
or wrong
and go.
answers.
Well, one of the
No. Thanks anyway. Have a
of
good
the
one.
options.
It's just crazy. A church calls the cops and wants me in jail
What?
because I said the word obey. That's, like, actually insane.
What?
Hey, guys. You want to do the
Church?
question of the day? No right or wrong answers. I know he's thinking something.
Oh, they're sweet. That they
It
like
should Christian women
so like,
obey their husbands?
showing their
So we
chest.
just want to know what.
Oh
My friend
my
is in front of
god.
his wife.
She loves that.
Do you have an
hard.
answer?
I mean, why?
Yes, no? Should Christian women obey their husbands? Yes, no? You could be one day. Hello, would you like to answer the question of the day? No right or wrong answers.
What do you think, guys? How should it be?
Yeah, Pearl Davis. Yeah.
I think I've seen you. Oh,
Of course.
Nice to meet you.
She's famous around.
What do you think of the question? Yes, no?
If you look at your wife like that, I mean, man, like, I mean, with all due respect and stuff, like, you say your opinion, what you think, and that's how it will be. It's not questionable. It's not up to discussion. It's not, like, it's not that you have to look at your wife or like maybe they did it. It's a joke, but who knows?
I'll look forward to the video.
Okay, thanks anyway.
What? Oh my god, bro! Like,
can I-
don't be so sensitive on these things. I mean, today, what if you say like, oh yeah, like I think that way, and you know, and you like, but oh, if you go home after and your wife gonna have to have a say on it, and then she doesn't like it, and she tells you, oh, like, I'm not doing things with, like, oh my god.
Ask what the problem
I'm not
is.
gonna go deep on that.
Like you get, it just seems kind of like hostile that you guys are getting like the police and like standing in the way.
Well, the
So I
police
just-
are always here.
Well, yeah, I'm just wondering like what's the problem with the question?
No, there's no problem.
Okay, you guys are saying there's no problem, but it just seems like, you know, there's an issue with it.
Right.
So I feel like that's kind of a lie.
Sure.
So
I mean,
don't-
Pearl, also, I don't think that now I don't agree with her here as well. She's been too much as well. I mean, if he says no problems, why are you accusing him of being a liar? Why? Like, you don't, like, also, I don't think that's okay for her to do that. See, I'm, like, transparent. I'm objective. Like, if I'm, like, commenting on some videos, I don't necessarily think that everything you do is okay. Like, well, I mean, I'm just being objective, telling you, you're doing right, you're doing wrong. That, in my opinion, I don't think, like, someone else can say something else, but...
I don't have
Yeah.
any problem with you. It's
Yeah.
just
So
maybe not everybody wants to see something like that as they're leaving church after giving worship to God, and it's to basically kind of protect people that maybe don't want.
Okay, he got a point. Maybe doing that straight outside of church is like a little bit, maybe could be leading to some arguments, and it's like, or like someone is first time coming to church, if you're that person kind of, you know, just recently got converted or whatever, or like didn't used to go to church and like started come, suddenly you see that and like that kind of puts you off. I mean, well, questionable, debatable, like,
Want that.
but I
Right.
got his
More
point
people
as
who are
well.
willing to engage with you. Obviously, we're not
respect
stopping anyone from engaging with you. But
well, you kind of
just to
are
shield-
you are a little bit, right? But
Sure.
like, you know, as adults, we pass by signs all the time.
Sure.
Like I live in the neighborhood. I see gay signs all the like. You can't. As an
Gayborhood?
adult,
What
if
did she say?
Your emotion in the neighborhood. I see gay
What-
signs.
what
You know,
is-
as adults, we pass by signs all the time.
Sure.
Like I live in the neighborhood. I see
Is that a thing? Gayborhood? What?
gay signs all the like. You
What?
can't. As an adult, if you're emotionally like charged by a
man.
sign, don't you think that's like kind of your
Well,
problem?
it's more for like the children and things like that. They don't. That's up for a parent and a child to have
Yeah, bro,
between
I
them
live
that
in a
conversation. And sure, maybe engaging in that,
That was-
as children
was
or
funny. I mean,
thinking about it. Maybe
yeah, bro.
that's fine, but time and place kind of deal. And it's just
Like is
maybe
it-
right coming out of church isn't the best place to try and engage, especially with as many kids and young people that are here.
So what? So kids and whatever. Okay, this one, I got your point, but it's not like isn't. Like, it isn't, in your opinion, maybe. It's not the factual things. Cannot just say it isn't the best way. Like, you don't know, man. Move away. Go to gym. Hit some weights. Whatever. Do something with your belly.
Well, what can they not see on the sign, like as a kid? Like, is it, there's something wrong with the word obey? Like,
No. It's more so, not provocateur, but
I think Paul just got bored at that point and just wanted to interview random people who doesn't agree with her. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't even
it's
ask
more
them.
so.
If I care about their opinions, then it means is like I kind of question myself a little bit. That's my take on it. I don't know.
Having something like this it's an outlier, right?
Okay.
So something like this is
You
out of,
wanna have some ASMR, guys, on a cigar?
the norm, and so it's calling attention to something that may be necessary.
Let me do a proper ASMR on this.
really parents don't want to deal with right now if they have young kids or whatever. I'm not saying anything's wrong with that question or anything like that, but
Okay.
it's more so for the people that don't want to interact, to give them a little bit of a barrier. That's all it is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not asking anyone to be on camera. That's not,
Totally
I'm not forcing anybody. But it
Totally.
just, to me, it just seems like it's an extreme reaction to the word obey, which
Sure.
I would think you guys teach here.
Sure.
So it's like, I just don't really completely understand it just seems kind of hostile to me.
I can
You know.
I can understand that. It's again not really my call. I was asked. to
I
do that.
understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just a warm body.
Yeah. No, I understand. It just seems a little extreme to me,
Yeah.
but it's okay. Hi guys, would you like to answer the question of the day? No right or wrong answers, no gotchas. We're just trying to get people's opinion on it.
Well, we're on our way to get donuts. But yeah,
You got a yes, no, maybe for me?
I mean, if you marry a godly husband,
If you marry a godly husband.
yeah, godly man.
And then does the woman get to decide if he's godly or not?
I think you discern it. You just decide it.
You discern it. Okay. All right, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it totally
Nice
does.
answer.
Do I have
See?
to go?
See, the nice Christian women. I mean, I don't know how it's like up to debate, but they came out of the church. They told their opinions and they walked away. That's short, good, accurate, like the simple. Also, I don't know, like the clear answer, and then that's the proper way, I think, to answer that as to women, to any woman. So I think
Well, here's the deal.
police came again. Seriously?
We're giving you an opportunity to leave,
Okay.
Why?
and if you're not adhering to his opportunity, then
Why?
we get involved with a police report.
Okay.
Why?
Their concern is parishioners are not feeling comfortable with you being close to the entrance of the sanctuary. But they are giving you the option to go on the other side of that building.
But is that even a law? I mean, that's, I could argue that's not a thing, that it's a public place. You can film, you can do whatever, as long as you're not doing something shameful in front of church or whatever, like. So it should be fine, right?
Building over there or somewhere on the corner.
That's what we
Okay.
think.
Would you be able to show me where I'm legally
That maybe the police will not be. I mean,
allowed to stand? Are you able to show me that? Yeah. Can I just ask him a question really quick before I do? Is that all right?
You can ask him. He doesn't have to answer.
Yeah. What's the problem with the sign? Like, what's wrong with the word obey?
We're just here to ask you to leave.
I don't think that there's anything wrong with what you're doing.
Stand by where you get somebody else. I can tell them that you didn't coerce me or anything.
Okay. Where can I stand legally?
Are you
Okay.
good with the
Our-
edge of that building there?
No, so our all the way to the grass is ours. So anything really on the square block.
Or across
Is
the
that
street?
even a thing?
Because that's
I mean, you tell me,
prop-
guys. Is
that's
that even a
public
thing?
property across
All
the
the way up to that grass, whatever, can that be their property, their thing, private, whatever? I mean, it can be, but is that really true? Because I don't think so.
street.
The
Where-
sidewalks.
The sidewalks is appropriate, but it has to be on the other side of the street.
Oh, am I able to just stand on the sidewalk?
Over there.
Okay. The
Yes.
sidewalk over there. Okay.
Yeah, but this is their property and they don't, yeah. But
Okay.
over there, that public sidewalk is accessible to the public.
Okay, so just across the street.
That'll be perfect. Are you fine with that? If you're fine with across the street?
I mean, we don't have standing probably to say otherwise. I would
Right,
assume.
but on this side, you do have standing
Yeah.
rights to say so.
Yeah, so anything on our side.
Okay, so I can go there or I can go. Okay. Give me one. Is it okay if I just think about where I'm gonna go? Just give me one. I'm not gonna. Hold on. Yeah. So cross the street there. Or I can go over
That's
there.
so stupid, man, that they're just standing there harassing her. I mean, just let people just be free, bro. Isn't that a free country? Is that how you advertise US? Huh? Free country. Freedom of speech. Doesn't seem so. Just because if they offended of the word obey, I mean, shouldn't be like considered as offensive word, in my opinion. What the hell? The world became such place. I don't know. It just blows my mind. And again, like police and whatever, I think this guy up here, this one, also this guy, I mean, look at her, his belly. This woman, like, I mean, she's a woman, like, look at that, like, look, these two, I don't think they accomplished so much in their lives, so they kind of, they want to be important once in their lifetimes, or like, have the opportunity to feel authoritarian against someone weaker, and then they want to press this behavior, push that to, feel a little bit nice, good about themselves. Is like, we're protecting, we're securing, we're doing whatever, and then we're protecting the public from something happening. I mean, what would happen from the word obey? I don't know, but like, I don't think anything would happen. Any kid would, grow up and think, oh, now I'm like whatever 25-year-old, and then the sign I saw 10 years ago, like 15 years ago out of church, that just changed my opinions in life, and now I'm a completely different person because of it. Shut the fuck up, bro. If you cannot deal with this simple, stupid, clear fact, or like word, should I say, what we gonna do if something really serious pops up?
As long as you're on the opposite side of the street, because this is the church's property also.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you.
Not you. But yeah. Thank you guys, I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
And standing and harassing there.
It's just kind of weird because it's like,
I mean, I'll be going
isn't
as
this
well.
what you guys teach in the church?
I mean,
I'm Catholic.
Cannot just
So it's
deal
like,
with the police. I mean,
I'm
you can,
just,
but
it's
I
just
mean,
a
you
little
don't want to.
strange that there's
they
such
have
a
some trouble.
hostile, response to this.
Yeah,
It's just kind of weird. I just can't believe it's this big of a spectacle for like, God, this is blackpilling me. I thought the Catholics would actually.
And look how they're
I
standing
just thought
there
the
and looking
Catholics
at
would
her.
have some balls. Like,
Oh my God, man.
it's just crazy out of all the people.
Obviously, there's a disconnect between what you understand are Christians.
Mm-hmm.
Christian women are in a marriage with a Christian husband,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a partnership.
Mm-hmm.
So all decisions are made in a partnership manner.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really what you need to know about Christian women.
So it's like if there's a decision, it's 50-50?
Usually you sit down and you kind of come to a conclusion.
Mm-hmm. But like if both parties
Let me ask you
disagree.
this question. In life, how many of those situations do you are you married?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So there aren't many times in life where you have a decision that is so difficult
Mm-hmm.
that nobody can make.
Oh yeah. Just give me a sec, guys. Gonna. Just give me a second. Where is that? Okay. Yep.
Make a decision.
Well, but I'm saying, what would be wrong with that? Like, what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with what?
Like, if he did make the decisions, what's wrong with that?
Well, sometimes when there's no decision to be made, either he or she will make it, whoever felt stronger about it.
Okay. So, question: do you think it's okay for women to tell their husbands what to do?
No.
So you don't think it's okay?
Men don't tell women what to do either.
So, so you don't think it's okay for either party to tell them what to do?
No, they can run their own lives.
Okay. But I guess because my question
Would you
is...
want someone to tell you what to do?
Yeah.
Would you know?
People tell me what to do all the time.
That's a boss. That's a little
I mean,
bit. That's a little bit of a
I mean, like, the church just told me what to do. They told me to get off.
Well,
so yeah, you can't really.
Yeah, but
They just did it.
I'm
right?
just telling you.
Yeah.
I just tell you. Obviously, it could be a. I don't think that in most cases there is one person that makes all decisions. I don't think that's the kind of marriage that's going to last a long time.
Well, because my question is, the president tells the vice president what to do.
As he should.
So why is there more obedience for bosses than husbands?
Okay.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
What the hell?
Hey, how's it going? What? Nice to meet you. I got kicked off today.
Kicked off the internet or here?
Here.
Where were you standing at?
There. They said I got to stand here.
Even though you're on the sidewalk?
Yeah, they said, I don't know. I don't want to, like, I don't want to go to, yeah.
I mean, I think that's okay. I mean, they didn't really push her out, really out of whatever, like, so she still, like, stands right across the church, so it's, I mean, it's okay, Don't you think? I mean, that's fine. I would just be okay with that. I mean, if that's what you think, if that's what you want for me to do, like, I mean, I just don't want, stupid arguments and stuff. I don't want to deal with stupid people, so I'm gonna just like, okay, well, whatever.
I was like, there's people with guns. I'll stand over there. I'll go over. It's fine. So why do you think there's such a hostile reaction to the sign? Like, I just don't understand it. I thought obey, like, is it a bad word?
You know what? It's funny. Before I started ranching 10 years ago, I worked in Dallas.
Yeah.
Right? And the new kids coming up, I call them kids, they're in their 20s, and I say something, I mentioned the word obey in the correspondence with, your superior or your, and like obey, they just freaked out.
Oh my God, obey. Holy shit. Obey. Obey. The hell, man.
It's like, what? They're like, what are we, a dog? We don't obey. And I think it's a...
It's like a program, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, certain words kind of shift. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, no, yeah, that man is decent, that's fine. I thought he's, like, talking some sensitive...
My experience, though.
Yeah. So what do you think? Do you think Christian women, in this case Catholic, I didn't feel like buying a new sign. Yeah, do you think they should obey their husbands?
That's a good point. I think the way it was written possibly is...
I think that's interesting topic
no
out
matter
of
what
church.
Organizations...
Interesting topic.
In the end of the day, is the leader,
Yeah.
right?
She holds the microphone. Pearl, hold a little bit closer to his mouth. We cannot really hear what he says.
I think generally in marriages, we complement each other. At least we hope to.
Yeah.
And there's sub-leaders, right? Some things are leader. The woman takes the role and man.
I'm going to take a step this way.
I think by the
just
end of
to-
the day, there has to be a decision maker. You
Yeah.
know, if it comes down to that, in my experience, me and my wife compliment each other so well, it's never really come down to that.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple times, and I just made the decision, and she went with it. Is that obeying? I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
Is that just her just saying, okay, we'll go with
So, what do you think of the idea that women obey their bosses, but they won't obey their husbands? So, if they would never go to work and tell their boss what to do, but they'll tell their husband what to do.
I was just thinking something similar, not exactly similar. I wish I had a good answer for you, right?
The problem with that is, in my opinion, like, you don't get to, of course, as a employee, to tell your boss what to do, and that's what happens with women. They cannot, not with women, everyone, they cannot just, go against the boss's decision, of course, because he's like, owner, the company, whatever, like, or like, his boss is the boss, is like the manager, whatever it is, anyway, whatever his position is. But because they have a lot to lose there at that side, like money wise, whatever, because their future depends on it, because they cannot pay their rents, whatever it is. But with a husband, I mean, as today's world teaching them, you can always find another, you can always like do whatever, you can always be like, oh, like I don't want to be in that situation, in this position, controlled by someone anyway, and I'm gonna be chasing my dream career, or like, my independence, strength, whatever, which you, in my opinion, as a woman, shouldn't be chasing. And that's what it all comes down to. That's why they act like it, because they are ready and they are okay to lose their husbands over nothing, that provides most of the things, most of the time gives a lot of love and respect, and give them an opportunity to be in that position in the first place. Like, it can be a job, it can be anything, so, and then they just I mean, women are just like different creatures. They, most of the time, people also they won't appreciate things that they have, until they lose it. So that's what I think that they try to see first, whatever. Like, they just test the waters, if that's the thing, they test it, they test the waters, if that's okay for her to behave that way, and you don't say anything about that, then she thinks that will be okay for that. You're gonna be agreeing to her part, and then she can, like, you cannot really, after that, like, after so many times, that you lose leverage, and then you cannot say really anything, and then that's how it becomes. And then they just want to test it, and some people want to test it in a hard way, some women, they want to test it in like easy way, because it's all the time in the relationships. You get tested as a man, yeah, you get tested, you have to pass that test. That's why I am telling you here, like, how you should be, how you should react. Again, that's your independent decision, guys, but in my opinion, what it should be, they're gonna come and test you. Anyone can come and test you in life, if you're really that tough guy, if you're really this, if you're really that, if you really like hold your promises, whatever it is, any any sort of interaction with human. And mostly women in relationships, they're gonna test you. They're gonna be like, let me test this guy, and then see if I can really say things and gain a leverage or whatever, so I can invert things or like twist things around. And if you be like me, let's say, I'm not gonna be tolerating bullshit or whatever. I'm just gonna say it straight away, and I'm gonna be saying it like once, maybe max twice. Third time is my way or highway. So darling, you can just go move on, or like, you can be with me. Up to you, your choice, but I am not changing myself or a woman. I mean, I'm not gonna be a different person just because you came into my life. I'm providing things. You should be changing yourself, not me that trying to prove something to you. Already proven to you and to world, most likely. That's hence you are with me, but who knows how they.
It's something to think about. I mean, it's something to think about. I will say this something about work. We're talking about how the matriarchy of my wife's line,
but again,
is historically
bosses, like, as your husband, in much more risk with the marriage, with the provision, with the protection, and whatever, with love he gives you, with if loyalty is the case, whatever. So, and if he's a real good man for you, why would you want to lose it when you cannot even afford to lose your job? You cannot say anything against your boss's decision, but your husband is fine. You can just leave the marriage anytime. Even if you have kids or whatever, you just feel ready for that because of this TikTok, Instagram bullshit going around. I'm telling you guys, that's the way it is. That's why they come up with these decisions, the stupid decisions, and then later regret or see life's real slap in their face, and they're gonna be like, oh, I just fucked up here.
But they're never late to work. I'm like, okay, so why can you not be late to work? But you're late to everything else. No, that's a good question. Back to your marriage.
Yeah.
I wish I had a better answer.
What do you think about?
Help me along. I don't know.
What do you think about women taught Bible studies?
Taught?
Yeah, women teaching Bible studies.
Oh, 100%. They're at least in our church / the Catholic community, the women take the lead in a lot of things as far as getting actual work done. For sure, if they left it to men, nothing would get done. I mean.
Well, why do you think they don't let women be priests then?
That's a great point. And here's where I never want to give incorrect information out.
Right. Well, we understand you're not a representative.
I'm not a theologian,
you're just a normal guy.
In my understanding, right, it's different with a priest, all the way back to the apostles. It's just not like, hey, I want to ordain you. You're a priest now.
Yeah.
No, there's an actual embarking of the Holy Spirit that's passed down all the way from the beginning to be a priest. And the priest stands, as they call it, in persona Christi, in the person of Christ, to administer these, they call sacraments, right? Communion, absolution, confession. And matter of fact, to be in persona of Christ was a man. It's not, Christ elevated women. Christ put them on, for all purposes, a pedestal, right? And I hope that us as Christians / Catholics do the same. And they're revered in our church.
Do you think there's ever issues when women start to teach?
Bible?
Yeah, like.
I think
just because
women.
Yeah.
I think at different levels.
Yeah.
There's maybe it's maybe different. Elementary as it goes up.
Yeah.
Right, all the way to doctoral.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Because we just get caught in our emotions, right? So, like, you see, like, and this hasn't happened here, but I've gone to some churches where they have, like, gay flags outside. They have BLM.
Sure.
And sometimes I think maybe that's, like, because the women have started to teach and we just get, we're like, aw.
More of a little bit of
we're like,
bleeding
aw.
heart type thing.
Yeah.
The one thing we have in Catholic Church is a foundational doctrine, right? Let's just take the gay flag or LG, all the acronyms, right? There's nothing inherently wrong or
hear what
sinful
he's
about
saying
having a homosexual proclivity, right?
Yeah.
There's not. It's the act.
And the celebrating.
Right?
Yeah.
The celebrating of the sinful act. It's just the same way as you or I would be having relations outside of marriage.
Yeah.
It's the same exact. It's the same thing,
Yeah.
right? So that's a good point. I don't know if you're trying to, get in there a little more and see if there's a relationship, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Some of these things I just take for granted and don't think about, to be quite frank.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people.
Yeah, who's got the time to stand out here with a sign but me, right?
Hey, it was a pleasure. So, do you live in England?
I live in Dallas now.
Oh,
I
you
used
do?
to live in England, yeah.
Yeah, I guess your podcast.
Yeah. But thank you so much. You were great.
If you use me, don't make me look too.
No, I don't.
hillbilly. All right.
No, you were great, actually. You were great. Thank you. Good morning. What's your name?
My name is Onyedikachi Emmanuel.
Where
Bondo.
is that a Nigerian
A
accent?
Nigerian, yes, ma'am.
Nigerian, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, what do you think of the question? Should women obey their husbands?
Yes, ma'am, they should. And they have a lot to benefit from that.
Okay.
They get the gift from God.
What was that? Yes. Oh, yes. The first guy who said yes.
And
Nigerian, respect to him. Bro, this is because this is how it is in your country. This is how he, grown up with that culture that it's normal. It's very normal. There's no one teach them to be politically correct or whatever, like, this horse shit going on, like being like, oh, like you're like bro, yes is yes. So respect this guy. That's how you should answer your questions, not just going like, be like, oh, maybe bro. I mean, let's get back to
they have a lot to benefit from that.
Okay.
They
Yes.
get the gift from God.
right.
And God said, just like Jesus said, that the husband should love the wife, just like he loved the church. And
Yes.
they should obey him. And the women should respect their husbands. Should respect their husband. That's the only thing they need, nothing more. No matter whatever you want to give to the man, respect is the key. And women don't understand, they are the neck, and men is the head. They can control the man the way they think they want to if they obey the husband and respect the husband. If they move the head will move. But the problem is this, pride. Nobody wants to know about God anymore. And if they obey the word of God, everything in the Bible, if we do obey the word of God, I'm telling you the truth, this world will be a better place for us to
Yes,
live.
sir.
And if you're dying,
Yes,
you
sir.
will die with a
100%. Yes, sir. This is like, close this man guy. Like, I mean, man, that's it.
going here from heaven.
So, I have a question. Why is the word obey so controversial?
The main thing is this. Why it's so controversial is in the sense of, it's the same thing we're talking about, respect. And that is that obedience. And when you're
Yes,
wrong,
sir.
say you are sorry. Sorry does not kill anybody. Whether the husband is wrong, say sorry to the wife. When the wife is wrong, say sorry to the wife.
Yes,
and
sir.
the life and the family will live in peace.
Okay, so question. Do you think it's the wife's job to police if the husband's following God?
In every situation, what is supposed to be is encouragement. They say, what does it take to rocket a man to the top? Is to get a good woman to fuel him. And they said, who marries a good woman marries a gold, a jewel. The main thing is this, pray for each other. Rather than you going after your husband to know wherever he is or wherever he's following God, pray for him. Because it's not easy to be the head.
Okay, so you're saying instead of
Yes,
nagging him,
sir.
they should pray for him.
They should pray for him.
Yeah.
That is the main thing. Nagging has never solved any problem in any home. Nagging, rather, it escalates the problem. Yeah, exactly. It escalates the problem.
Okay, so what do you think of women taught Bible studies?
To teach Bible studies?
Like for women to teach Bible, do you think that women should teach?
Oh, yeah. One thing is this. One thing you have to know about women is this. women can do something, and he forgets everything about it within a few minutes and go back to God. And God listens to them. That's what they don't understand. But they think, forcing men or using harsh words will ever solve the problem. It will not. And if you go by what is in the Bible, like Mary Magdalene and all those Jesus were with, who were the disciples, not the apostles, they contributed to the growth of the church. And if you remember when Jesus was rose from the dead, who were the one of the people that went there? Mary Magdalene.
Right.
Yes. These are to teach, these are to tell you where they were the disciples, not the apostles. Being a disciple of God means you have to bring people into God, bring people closer to God. And that's why it's good for women to teach the Bible, and they are closer to the children.
So a little bit off topic question, but I'm curious because you're from Nigeria. So I'm curious your thought on this.
Right.
Do you think it's okay for men to have more than one wife?
Just by, what the Bible says, it's supposed to be one.
Okay.
But, in Africa, it's by their tradition. You understand?
Yeah.
But it's not the case now that it was before that we don't know much about Christianity.
Well, there's some people that are part of Christianity that argue that they can have more than one. And so I was it's not, most Christians say no, but some say yes. So I was just curious.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? Should or can men have multiple wives, or what do you think, guys? Your opinion on that. And this is it. Your respect from, that's what we want from women. Respect us and, be like, that's all. Be a wife material. That's easiest thing in the world to do. So you will receive a lot of, it's gonna be beneficial to you as a woman, right? I mean, that's what we really ask. And this simple thing, it just get confused by so many people, and I don't know, it shouldn't be that hard. It shouldn't be this whatever thing, controversial, whatever, there's so many, obey is the word, is stop being so sensitive and be like, yeah, okay, of course he's doing so many things, I'm gonna be just respectful to him, and of course I'm gonna follow his lead, and that's how my family will contribute to society and be nice, doing creating a good family values, stuff like this. So just
yeah,
I think they use the case of I don't know. There's some people in the Bible, I don't know it, but there's people I've interviewed that argue it's okay.
Okay, they think about the Old Testament.
Yeah.
Where
correct.
they have concubine.
Correct.
But if you can understand, or if you may hear from me, there is this genetic gene in man that's it reduces prostrate. Because sometimes you may not have urge for your first wife, but the second wife, you may have that urge to go, to be with her, and that reduces the prostrate problems in men.
Well, I was just more thinking because there's so many women now, so there's more single women than single men. So I was just curious if you ever thought that, in the future, that could be something that comes back.
No, let me tell you.
Yeah.
You see, we have so many ladies, so many women that do not have husbands, but they have kids. It's because of this behavior we're talking about, respect.
Yeah.
Sir, hats off to you, sir. Definitely it is. How, can't be said more clear than this man said already. I mean,
that's why a lot of women now are not in their husband's home, because you can't have two captains in a ship. You cannot come and you want to rule the family. No. God is a crown that has been given to men to be the head of the family.
Okay.
And you can never take it away from, it is originally from God.
Do you think that's taught in this church?
The what?
Do you think that's taught, that men are the head of the household in this church?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, men are the head of the household.
Well, I'm saying, like, do they preach to the women that they must obey here, or would you say
yeah,
they
do it here.
They do.
You know, there's a retreat here. I attended a retreat in 2009. That is one of the topics of the retreat, that women should respect their husband, so that the family can move very well. And it's because of this, respect, women not respecting and obeying their husband, obedient.
Yeah, and then you're gonna end up like, single moms. And then you're gonna wonder why you have these problems in life, why, no one takes you seriously anymore after like certain age and stuff, and like because you've been so problematic and masculine, that's why. And that what you should more listen to guys like this. I mean, that's what I think, right?
It's not even the main issue. The main thing is respect. And when you respect, you obey.
Well, do you think that some churches, or maybe
that's
not?
the thing. When you respect, you obey, you follow, and then that's when the problem stops happening, So.
This one, but do you think some are afraid to teach that, the obedience?
Yeah, I think so. Depending, because some churches get afraid because of maybe a lot of women are making some contribution. They don't want to, they don't want to preach what will make them to be against I'm not going to make any contribution anymore. But this is the time. The world has come to a situation that we have to say the truth, and the truth will set us free.
Because then they're worshiping money, right? Not God.
That's
right?
it.
Yeah.
Because sweeping things in under the carpet has never solved any problem, and it's not going to solve the problem. Tell the way it is. And especially again, adultery.
Pearl is leading the conversation in the interview. I mean, I like that, but she knows exactly what to say, and then to continue this interview.
Preach and tell them that women, one husband and one wife, no matter what the situation is, even if your husband doesn't know whatever you think, he make love or teach him. And if the woman knows, teach your husband. And if the husband knows, teach the wife.
Why do you think that churches preach against men watching porn, but they don't preach against women not sleeping with their husbands, even though they're equally as common?
Well, my dear sister, like I told you, a lot of things are going on. A lot of bad things are going on. That's
You've gone too specific on that. I mean,
they don't want to be honest to certain things. They try to, blend it and everything, but it has never solved the problem. Because if they teach the word of God, what God says in the Bible, and if we live by what is written in the Bible, this world will be a better place. Because even if you see the problem we're having in the world is man-made. Rainfall comes during rain season. This is what made by God. See, every season comes by itself. And these were what God made it to be. But the problems we have in the world, if you find out, either due to people want to acquire more than they should, even for those who are not
I think
in the
what Pearl
world,
should,
yet they want to acquire.
I'm not going to tell her what to do, but
Can women be
definitely,
obedient if they're
in my
telling their
opinion.
husbands what to do?
No.
In my opinion, she should just interview more people, going somewhere busy, like busier, maybe the church even, but people are probably not tend to come to topics like that on a camera. I don't know, but you should be, at least in my opinion, editing this video to like at least 50 different people's opinions and take on it like instead of 10, like it's just every person talks like 5 to 10 minutes, just huge. It's like kind of makes the video a little bit boring and makes it more of a, like not really what most people think, but it's gonna be mostly like kind of subjective a little bit. But
You don't tell your husband what to do. What you do, encourage, give you advice. You come like as a family. It's a kind of community. And if you know what is going on, that without family, you can't have church. The first church we have is family. And if the devil is fighting everything he can do to destroy the world, the family, and as soon as he destroys the family, he has already destroyed the church. Because two of them, if the family is not in a unity, or it is not in, in the same, what will I say, in the same agreement, you will see the wife might be going to a different church and the husband will be going to a different church. And then the family is divided. And when the family is divided, it can never stand.
Why is it viewed as so wrong to view your husband as a superior? Because women always say, oh, I can't be inferior to him. But I say, why is that wrong? Like as a mother, like I would be above the children, right? So why is it wrong for women to view as men above them?
That is the problem. It has already been said.
Yeah, and you already answered that. I mean,
woman should be under the husband. But it's because of that craziness of being on the top that is making
social
women...
media, internet, and yeah, that's how it's, shaped up. And unfortunately, that's the whole matter of respect. And
to disobey their husband, not to be what they are. When you are in your own position, he has already... God has already made it to be. Be in this position and be in this position does not mean that your contribution cannot, help in the family. In every situation, you give your own idea. Like in my family, I always say, look at what I think. What do you think? So that we can come together, and make it. Sometimes we ask the children. When the children, like now the children are grown, you ask them, what do you think? These are what I... Then we come to a conclusion and pray over it. And when we pray over it, we ask God to give us a kind of answer. That will help. The only thing is because it's in the mind of the women that man is superior. No, it's not. Like I tell you, it's the neck that turns the head.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's not wrong, right? What's your boss is superior to you. So why is it wrong that your husband's what's wrong?
Exactly. It's the same thing like a company.
Yeah.
But it's because of this,
the craziness.
The craziness of, I just want
They've given women too much power, huh?
And they getting advice from others.
Craziness
You will
means
see
feminism,
women that are not in
right?
their husband's home. They'll come and tell you, oh, why are you obeying that husband? If it's my husband, I will do this. And
they go to Bible study and then they say at Bible study not to listen. Right?
Exactly. And then when you go and try and visit that woman, you will see that she obeys the husband more than what she teaches. She will come and tell you, oh, I can't take that. I can't. But when she gets to the husband, you'll be answering the husband, sir, just to deceive others.
Yeah.
But it's left for the women.
Right.
If advice is given to you, they said advice is like a medication.
So we got to get women out of the Bible studies then.
No, not to get them out.
Before husbands, right, mind you, they have fathers. And those who don't have fathers in their lives, they tend to be most, I would say, promiscuous and not listening and be like more this kind of feminism wave kind of stuff, like we are equal, whatever it is, the bullshit they're talking about. But if you find a woman who had a good father previously in her life, or like still has it, and following his directions and stuff, and he's the proper father, he's gonna teach her how to also treat your husband and stuff, so that's the thing, really. And then the fathers raise their daughters, and then they're gonna be someone's wives, and from that point they're gonna create their families and teach them how to be like their kids. But you know, society is unfortunately these days is so fucked up, so you can't really even say these things comfortably anymore. Like, it's just mind-blowing. And shout out to this Nigerian guy again. And I want to end this stream at least now, guys, because I'm gonna be it's too late right now, and I started a little bit late, but I think 2 hours is gonna be enough for today. So it's like almost 2 hours now. I will probably continue on this video. Like, I will try to maybe watch it, see like if the important points, then I can just cut and then, like, you know, make it on the next stream. And then I actually wanted to make more today, but unfortunately I'm getting a little bit sleepy and stuff, so I'll be just ending it right now, and I'm gonna be continuing like the next time I'm streaming, probably like tomorrow or something. We're gonna see, we will see. And yeah, guys, I hope you liked the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy and found it informative. And let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you like the video, like and subscribe and follow. Don't forget that you have also the option to donate to my stream on via Streamlabs or Throne, sorry, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing more content and more like giving you more options, guys, and these kind of, I'm gonna be like on Patreon and stuff later, that I just, you know, wanted to first build the community a little bit, grow it, and then we're gonna take it from there. But right now I don't even have much time for it, so we are gonna see. And thank you for tuning in, thank you for coming and watching, and thanks for the following. And again, see you on the next one. Peace out.